Hey y'all, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of GrownShyt. Hey, I gotta figure out what I want to call y'all. Like, we definitely the two lab crew, but that been done before, so I gotta figure out a name for us.
I thought I would get Nicole on and throw me a ball cap on.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, everybody.
Well, you look
cute.
Hey, Anissa, hey, y'all.
Hey,
hey. How everybody doing?
Yes.
It's Tuesday, honey. We doing.
Right.
Wait a minute. That didn't sound too energetic.
I mean, it's Tuesday, child. It's safe for like a Monday.
It's Tuesday?
Yes.
Tuesday.
Every day for me feel like a weekend.
I wish I feel like that, honey.
Hey, Auntie. Hey, Sharonda. What's going on, girl? Hey, Low Keys. What's going on? You know I appreciate you being a member of the Galaxy. I know y'all can become a member at any point in time. But we do have things going on over there, okay?
Let's go.
I just want everybody to put a prayer up in the air for just my 5. Don't ask me what's going on. Just say a prayer, okay?
Let's go.
Say a prayer for Big Sis. So since she's not here, I don't know if we're going to do on the game side because y'all know that ain't my thing. But I'm already drinking, so I don't know what we finna get into.
Trouble.
Yeah, I started drinking, so
she said trouble. I do want to ask y'all opinion about something. Cousin D will be here in a minute, but I was over there listening to DS1. I was trying to see if Sam was gonna come in because I want her to drop his link. I think he's a really dope content creator. He really be telling the truth over there. And he was talking about Judge Mathis today. I did not know that him and his wife getting a divorce.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sad about that. I watched their little show and they still look so much very in love and everything.
But you know that we should be married for almost 40 years. They've been together.
Yeah, over 40 years. They got married at 35. I wasn't even born yet. I mean, 85. I said 35. they got married.
Yeah, long
they got
time.
married at 85.
I'm confused, but yeah. Okay.
I
was like, nope. I'm not. I don't know.
I meant to say 85. I was not even born yet, so they've been married my entire lifetime.
To invite you over to TheeEnicole. We over here
because from what I understand is that, and what I read is that she wanted him to dial back some of his workload so they can spend more time together and do more things together because they are older and to really do a lot of more traveling and stuff, and that he was adding more to his plate. And he wasn't, spending more time with her, which will be a problem in a relationship or a marriage because there has to be time given to make the marriage and make your spouse happy. You can't neglect them. They telling you they want more time with you, and you still adding more work to your workload. You're not trying to balance it out. It can cause an issue.
But is that grounds for divorce after 39 years?
I mean, it must have been an ongoing issue for 39 years, and she just kind of at this point was like, I'm not getting no younger, so we're not spending time together, and I'm not gonna grow old by myself. So I can see why she would be like, okay, kid, it's not gonna work.
I really like DS1's perspective though, because y'all know how social media just always jump to conclusions, and the conclusion most time is some bullshit, right? So a lot of people was just jumping to the conclusion of that he must have cheated on her and he was doing all this and all that. And I really like DS1's perspective about why did we have to jump to that? Maybe it's they've been together for 40 years. Maybe they've people do, metamorphosed into different people over the years. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people that I know that are married say that they go through phases in their marriage because you become different people. You grow. You're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was dope, his perspective of like, why do we got to jump to the negative side when it just could be, they probably mutually came to the conclusion of, our children are grown now. We got grandkids. So let's separate. We're still friends. We're definitely still family, but we are separating to open ourselves up to live the next phase of our life or whatever.
Yeah. And that
Would
could
you
have been
guys do that?
it could have been the straw. Like it could have been a collection of little things, and the last piece or the last straw was him not dialing back on the workload. And so it was like, man, I'm good.
Right.
Like, would y'all do that if that was you guys? Like if that was your situation, y'all was married for this long. It's just that question. Like, would y'all feel the same way? Like, oh, okay, he's not, doing what I want him to do. We've been together some. I'm about to divorce him because of whatever. And y'all been together for so long.
Me personally, I would want it to work. I want to, when I get married, I don't want no divorce. I'm not getting married to divorce. We dying together. No. But I mean, I understand, like, if you tried and it just didn't work, you know what I'm saying? But my question is, why she coming so hard? Like, her stipulations is like, she want him to pay for everything. Like, you want him to leave. Queen Faye said the reason why she's leaving, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know the reason. But she said the reason is he worked too much, right?
Yeah, they're not spending no time together. He keeps adding more to his plate because he's got the new court show. He has another show. Like she said,
stay with me though. Walk with me though. Walk with me.
Yeah.
You say he worked too much.
Well, yeah.
But in the divorce shit, you want him to keep taking care of you. How the fuck he gonna keep taking care of you if he ain't working?
Exactly.
Because she like, hey, okay, you want to work. You don't want to spend time together. Okay, well you can be by yourself and you can work and you can just make sure that I'm taken care of.
No,
and she deserves it. She deserves
it.
39 years. She been with the man for 39 years and they've been through a lot in 39 years. She was with him from the beginning when he had nothing. So she earned that. She earned the right to ask for certain things. In the divorce. Yeah,
you divorcing your partner because they work so much. It's a lot worse.
Go ahead, Kiki.
No, I said, but I don't really know why she was divorcing him either. I just
I'm muted you because hold on, Kiki. I muted you because something's going on with your audio. You gotta fix your audio. It sounds crazy. Go ahead, Kiki.
No, I was just saying, like, I didn't know the reason why she divorced him either. But I mean, for me personally, if I'm with somebody for 39 years, I'm sorry, me divorcing you because you work too much and then say, oh, well, you still got to take care of my lifestyle. I agree with you. Like, this is crazy. It's like a contradictory.
Yeah, that's bogus. That's bogus.
I mean, it can be looked at both ways. Like, okay, so yes, you after 39 years, it's like let's make it 49 and 59 and 69. But then at the same token, you've already done, had that long of a stretch. If it's not working, it's time to go now. So
I'm cool with that part, but it's like, how dare you feel like my workload is the problem, but my workload is what's gonna need to take care of you if that's what you claim you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, go on about your business and live your life, cool. But go find your other man or whatever.
Oh, she's probably definitely gonna
hold on, y'all. Keita Shay, something wrong with your mic, babe. Something wrong with your mic, babe. It sounds crazy.
Sounds like he's trying to find a radio station.
Girl, that shit sound like shady in this
real. Well, Aunt Niecy, how you feel? Because you're married.
I was just about to say that.
Baby, I'll be right on the bus with her. If I've been with you that long, I'm gonna do you for spousal support. Okay, I'm gonna need for you to take.
Thank you.
But wait a minute, Anisha, let me ask you this.
Thank you.
No, ain't no thank you. Fuck all that.
Oh,
Thank you.
Anisha, are you gonna be mad at him going to get the money?
See, no, I ain't gonna be mad.
Exactly. Thank you.
But
maybe she just
In the shade, I gotta mute you. It sounds crazy.
That divorce decree to be set up with. Okay,
I think he needs to undo his mic or something.
My situation. Okay, I've been married almost 23 years. Be 23 years. February 14th of next year. And if my husband decides he wants to walk out the door, well, you the one told me to stop working. You the one told me you was going to take care of me for the rest of my life. So that's what a divorce is going to be. I won't.
That's how that works.
Maybe she just trying to scare him. Maybe she just telling him I'm gonna divorce you and see what he do. And see if he really gonna cut back on that workload, if that's the reason why they're getting that divorce.
Because I mean, if they're getting a divorce because he won't lighten his workload, that means he's gonna keep
over on TheeEnicole's channel. We'll just
I was like, huh? Okay, so if she's leaving because he won't lighten his workload, okay, you got it. Go ahead and keep up your workload. Matter of fact, get a little bit more. At the end of the day, if he was the breadwinner, that's kind of what happens in a divorce, like the whole alimony idea. She's gonna be entitled to the lifestyle, or at least that difference by being separated because he was doing all of the breadwinning. So
I think that's bogus because she get her own money too. She is the arbitrator judge too. So I ain't with it. Like, okay, alimony, whatever, cool. But to first have a problem with the fact that he got to go get the damn money, and then you want to still be in the position that you're in because he goes to get the money. That's asinine to me.
Right.
Is that speculation, or is that what she said? No,
that's what she said. That's what I heard what do they call it? I don't know, because I'm not married or divorced. But what the divorce decree or whatever, the things that they're requesting, I heard that part. King of Shade just let me know her reasoning, because that was the whole thing over there at DS1. Again, shout out to DS1 in his channel. Hold on. He was saying, I like his perspective because from a man, the social media was just going in on Judge Mathis, like he had cheated on her and blah, 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 blah. And I literally watched their show. And from that show, they still looked very much so in love. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, that's so unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I rock for black love. You know what I'm saying? So to hear the reasoning is because he works too much and you want to spend more time with him. But yet in the divorce decree, you want to still maintain the status of when he was making all this money. You want him to pay all your court fees. You want him to shell out all this money, but he ain't shitting it out. He got to go get it.
Right. I mean, that's okay. So since you wouldn't dial it back, because if they were together and he dialed it back, they wouldn't be in that position. So since you didn't want to compromise with me here, keep doing what you're doing and we'll keep it. That doesn't make it right. I mean, that's how she's feeling. Like, what?
Everybody has their own reasons.
I get what you're saying, but that's what I'm saying. Her perspective fucked up. It's in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel like everybody has their own reasons for a divorce. I got mine, and it is what it is. But
okay, so can I ask this? Not to get too much in your business, but let me ask you a question. Did you request a lot of him financially when y'all divorced, or did you just was like, you know what, this ain't working, let me go type shit?
See, my situation was total opposite. Like, he was working and then he got into an accident and I was the breadwinner at the time, and he wasn't doing anything. And for me, I felt it's a whole lot, so it's not going to make sense. But my situation is a little different. I would never divorce anyone because of a money situation, or no, not it wasn't money, it was the time, right? That was what they was getting divorced of. I wouldn't divorce my man because he was putting in too much work. We gotta live, we gotta eat, we gotta do this. My situation was just totally different. I wish it was. I was divorcing him because he worked too much.
See, me and Kiki,
I feel like her reason is kind
Does
of
my mic sound crazy now?
What you say?
Does my mic sound crazy now?
No, you good now. I don't know, child. That thing sounded like you was
changing channel. You was like on AM stereo.
Titanic people.
Oh, child.
I just drive-in trying to find the channel.
I had to restart my computer. I don't know what was going on.
You was talking that bullshit, and the mic didn't want to hear it.
But and I'm talking that real shit, that real shit that you need to hear, honey, because the focus shouldn't be on the she divorced him because he worked too much. Because not him working too much. It's the fact that we're married. I should see my spouse. We should be seeing each other. Like I shouldn't be feel like I'm alone in a marriage, and that's basically what I got from it. That she started feeling like she's alone. And that's the problem. Like we're married. Like we should spend time together. And then they're older. They're not getting any younger. So they're in their golden years of life. So they should be spending lots of time together. Like
right. Like you.
But again, is that really a reason to divorce somebody though?
If we get 39 years together, and in those 39 years, if half of those 39 years I feel like I've been alone in this marriage, and yes, I don't give what I can give. Because clearly this can't be just the first issue. Clearly it's been an issue for her for a period of time. Clearly they've had this
let me say this. I feel like I can respect the reasoning, right? Mm-hmm. I don't respect the after, right? Not that I don't respect it. I just don't agree with it. In my opinion. You know what I'm saying? My opinion don't matter in the situation. I ain't in the situation.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as what you just said, I get what you're saying on her part, because he's talked about that on his show, all the years, the sacrifices that she made while he was in school, with the children and things like that. So I understand sacrificing, building your man up, he get where he is, and then you don't even get to really enjoy life with him. But I know a reality show can't show you 100% of anything, but it looked like they kicked it hard to me. I don't know, maybe it was for the camera or whatever. I don't know. But
was the show live?
I don't know.
It was a show. It was a show. They had their own little reality show with them and their kids and stuff like that.
Okay, well then half of that was cap. I'm good. If it wasn't live, then for me,
TV, I don't think it was cap.
Well, maybe during that time when they filmed the show, maybe during that time they were okay, but maybe he took another gig and just found another gig. Because when I read it, when I was reading the article, it said he picked up another job.
Well, so that's maybe, what I was thinking. That's what I was
she was like, okay, now you're taking another job that's gonna keep you busy for 6 to 8 months. You're not gonna be around as much. You're gonna be flying back and forth. I can't keep that. This not gonna work because now you're gonna be going again. You picked up, and then she communicated with him.
During the judge show, they all work together. The sons was there, and she would be up there in the audience a lot of times.
Supporting him.
Yeah, so he did that for years. Judge Math has been on since I was in fucking elementary school.
Oh yeah, a long time.
He's the second longest judge show in history.
So
what I'm saying is, I can feel where she coming from as far as spending more time, because after the show, now he about to have a different judge show, and he's about to be more hands-on with that, because I believe he owns more of that show or whatever.
Yeah, it's airing now. One of his sons is the bailiff on the show. Right.
Yeah.
This isn't Judge Curtis. This is Judge Mathis. So he is.
Wait a minute. Who's Curtis?
Exactly. So what I'm saying is he's not just some judge that is in a court in your in your neighborhood. He's on TV. It's more demanding. It's more and you know what I'm saying? Like, she's there. Like, there's gonna be a united front regardless. Like, if you're in a connection, you're not gonna necessarily, if there are things that are kind of pressing on the relationship, why, if the image is that you guys are black love, happy and strong, why are you gonna show us anything different? Like, if she's supporting him, like, she's a judge also, if I'm not mistaken. So
yeah, that's what I said.
He's supporting him, and for how long? Like, she probably feels like it's one-sided to an extent. Like, okay, you can't compromise with me today's date, and I've been doing what for you since Methuselah? Like, what?
I can't go with that. I agree with Alex. He's saying what me and Kiki said. He said, unless there's information that they're not releasing to leave because he works too much as a cop out. Women want the lifestyle but complain because their husband's not home. Bitch, pick a struggle. Okay.
But see, the focus got to focus on he works too much. That's not the problem. The problem is this woman clearly has felt
we're absolutely saying he's not home.
That's not the issue. Working too much is not the problem. It's her feeling like I'm by myself in my marriage. I'm married to someone. So why am I feeling alone in marriage?
If you feel like you're by yourself and you mad about it, you're gonna divorce to really be by yourself, but you want his money still? No,
his support. Yes, I've been with you 39 years. So when you didn't have nothing, I helped build you. Yeah, you're gonna support me until the day we both die.
Since you support me,
I done gave you children. I done gave you children. I done put with your crazy baby mama. Oh, you gonna support me?
You don't support my wishes.
You gonna support me?
Support my wants. Give me what I want. What I wish. I guess.
You gonna support me because the drama that he put that woman through with that first wife. Oh, you gonna support me?
Sheesh.
All right, so I got a question. Are you going to be with somebody for 39 years and because of now you're going to leave? 39 years, almost 40, that's a long time to be with somebody. And then your only reason on leaving is because y'all not spending time with each other.
But that's what she's telling us.
They got to be more than what it is.
It's probably more.
They got to be more.
Definitely
I never
more.
watched the show. I never watched the show, or I didn't read. Only thing I seen was on the Shade Room. They was getting divorced. I saw 39 years. I'm like, 39 years, I'm not going nowhere. It's a long time. So I didn't know all of this.
I mean,
like 39 years. I'm like, that's half my life at this point. Yeah. It ain't like we getting younger. Like,
girl, that's your entire life.
Exactly.
Come on.
That's my entire life. They got married the year before I was even born.
Oh, you've been around a long time, EsessionByEnicole. Okay.
Shut the hell up, you get put back for a long time, motherfucker. This is grown shit. Hell, y'all grown.
In 39 years, I'm not going nowhere. Me and my homegirls, we about to go fly out.
And right, because you claim you don't want to be alone, but you about to go be single. And you want you want the new nigga money, and you want his money.
Who said she? But it's okay. She better be alone. She better be by herself, and not better be by herself and alone than be in a marriage alone. Like I'd rather be by myself and alone than be in a marriage and alone. Because while I'm married to somebody, we not to. If their focus is we're working, and if I'm communicating to this person,
that man loved the
communicate. He loved. You can love someone but still neglect them. He loved her, but he still was not there. Clearly,
because there's a problem. Her. He was going to get.
He was neglectful. If someone's expressing to you that I need more time with you, and you still keep adding to your workload, you start trying to compromise. You're not trying to scale back so we can put time together. To me, that tells me that you don't want to be. Your focus is your work and not me. So why are we still together? 39 years is a long time.
So time out real quick. I need to speak to that because you was hitting on that a little bit, being that you are married. Speak to us.
Come on, Nisi.
Okay, what was he saying?
Oh, never mind.
I knew what she wanted. I knew she wasn't in here. I knew it. Said it all.
No, hell no.
Let me tell y'all why.
I want a divorce.
Let me tell y'all why. Because I just realized that these gummies, when TheeEnicole was here, I forgot they was out here, y'all. And look.
We're stuck. Oh my God.
I'm going to a whole funeral over here. That's why I won't pay attention. Okay.
We're gonna move on because I ain't doing
Are those the kind?
I do feel her. Like I said, I feel like, you know, she done put in the work, and you know, she had to be successful herself to be a judge. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
But you know, just like myself, I was the breadwinner at the beginning of the relationship. Now my husband is. So whenever he told me that, okay, you sit your ass down somewhere because of your medical conditions, I said, okay, but I'm gonna let you know if anything will ever happen between us, you gonna take care of me for the rest of my life, baby. And I got it on paper. Okay.
Period.
Because I'm about
We
to get
got
a divorce now. You best to believe I'm asking for everything that I'm owed.
Hello.
I want it because all the work that I put in.
Come on now.
Okay.
Help him through school 3
Hello.
times.
Come speak on it.
Ain't no woman finna get 100% of that. You gonna give me mine.
Come on now.
We need our munions. So, like, for me, I feel like as a man, and clearly I'm not one of those. Hi. But if I had to, like, think like one, sometimes because they're so focused on providing and, like, protecting, they forget the emotional and intimacy side of things. And they get so caught up with keeping everything intact, you know what I'm saying, and protecting and all that. And so he may have been neglecting the emotional side, the intimacy part, not purposely, but because he's so caught up in making sure that I provide for my family, I get everybody has what they need. We don't have to worry about nothing, and I gotta be a man. I gotta get out here and get it. He's forgetting that she needs a hug. She needs a kiss. She wants to kick back. She don't want to be Judge Mathis and them. She wants to be Pamela or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's probably disconnect.
Totally get where
I
you
just
coming
feel like
from.
it's not fair.
I totally get where you coming from.
It's not fair to who? Both of them at the end of the day.
It's not fair to him.
Oh,
okay,
my Lord.
I mean, well, we don't really know what happened behind those 4 walls. So, I mean,
let me give y'all another example. With me, okay, my husband works really hard and he makes really good money. But I was starting to feel kind of alone in this. So, because he would never take vacation time, he's so dedicated to his patients and, you know, his job with working with veterans and stuff. So he wouldn't take vacation. And I was like, hold up now. I'm starting to feel neglected. I understand your dedication to your job, but I feel like you need to take vacation days. He was holding on to vacation days that he was forced to take them by the end of the year so he won't lose them. And I'm like, you need to start stringing some of them days together with holidays and stuff like that because we need to put more into each other. Yeah. I know we solid, but I still miss you. You know,
right?
Exactly.
But you stayed with him. Now, Magnetic Repeller said, after 25, 30, 40 years, etc., any man who understands the sacrifices his woman made wants to take care of her. The problem is sometimes the woman is unreasonable. Hold on. They want everything and don't want the man to have shit.
No,
I don't think that's what it is.
Oh, honey.
Just give me my 50% because I've been in this with you. You won't end this by yourself, boo.
I don't like it to me.
Come on now, honey. Speak them fast.
She want all that money every month. She want them to pay the court fees for you leaving them in the first place. You want all of these things, but he has to get the money from somewhere. Hold on a second. Hey, Blended Healing. I want everybody to take a moment. If y'all are not subscribed to Blended Healing, I need y'all to get on over there and hit the subscribe button and notification. Because she be talking about the real deal of everything, okay?
So as the wife, so she's supposed to just not feel some sort of happiness in her marriage. She's not supposed to feel like, she has her man to herself sometime. Like she's supposed to just be miserable if she's not happy.
I didn't say none of that. I said I agree with y'all. I said the only thing that I don't agree with is all this extra shit. Because if it's just you want to separate because you're not spending time with each other no more, y'all have grown apart, cool. But why then does he have to pay for that? If y'all have an agreement on the monthly thing, cool, whatever. But you want him to pay extra a month. You want him to pay all your legal fees for you coming here in the first place. Like, you're doing too much. And that's not the real reason.
Me too, Anissa. Me too.
Okay, so the alternative is staying together and compromising, right? But that's not a thing. So here we are.
Hey, YNFL, y'all just asked me my opinion, and I'm just sharing my opinion. None of our opinions matter because it's not our situation. But I ain't gonna argue with how I feel because I feel that it's not fair to him. I do. Now, do I agree with like what Anisi said, right? I agree with all that part. And I agree with Shay. And I agree with Sunkist's perspective. The only thing I don't agree with is this extra payments of all this shit because you're not getting what you want. Because at the end of the day, what you want is the money, and that's what he's going to get.
I mean, I wouldn't try to break him,
That's my point.
But she's not trying to break him. She asked him spousal support how to try to break him.
He asking for a lot extra and the legal fees and everything.
He got it. He won't stop working.
Thank you. He got the coins. He be all right.
And that's where the vindictiveness I disagree with. Period.
He got the coins. He want to work that damn hard. Well, you working that hard. You like to work. Well then, okay, you got the coins to pay the fees and support me because I'm leaving you. And he's clearly the breadwinner because he works hard and keeps jobs. So you can take care of your queen. You can take care of her. You still love her.
Hell no.
She held you down when you had nothing. So she earned that right to request spousal support. She earned that right.
And if they
I'm cool with that part. I'm not cool with the extra fees.
Oh, okay.
I would just ask for my legal fees and my spousal support.
Thank you, Anissa.
Ain't no thank you. That's her opinion, and I get mad.
But I'm thanking her for her opinion because her opinion correlates with mine. I'm thanking her.
YNFL, do you got a page? If so, y'all need to subscribe to the Odds Podcast. Because that's our guy. But moving on. What else been going on, y'all?
I want us to play a game.
Huh?
I said I want us to play a game.
Well, y'all know that ain't my stilo. Again, y'all, while the new people coming in, say a prayer for 5. She'll be back next week. Just say a prayer for my good sis.
What else has been going on? What any interesting?
I've been kind of out of the loop.
Cause as far as we talked offline about some stuff. Offline. I mean, you talked the other day about some things that were going on news wise.
All I know about is politics, y'all. With boring.
Yeah. Keep the politics things. Yeah, no.
I don't want to hear about Kamala, girl. They don't say
because I don't even follow it.
Hold on, I do want to ask this. Did y'all see they try to say Kamala is a man now?
They said the same thing about Michelle.
Wait. There is a interesting. Can't get it out. I've been drinking. There's an interesting part that they are trying to do right now. Do you know that them white people done went back to Dred Scott case from the Supreme Court to try to say that Kamala is not able to run because she's a descendant of a slave.
I saw it today.
What?
Just last week you were saying.
Hold on, wait a minute though. Pick a side. First y'all said y'all don't want to say she black because she said she of Asian descent, but now y'all want to call her a nigga so she can't be the president.
Childish.
That's crazy.
Immature. Childish.
I was like, oh my God, I know they didn't go all the way back to the 1800s.
Because they child.
That's crazy though. And this is what be pissing me off about black people is that it's just like we're not pushing for them to change these things. Like we just sit and complain about it, but like the only way that things can be changed is if people get involved. Not no carrying no signs, not no. Oh, wait a minute. That just brought this up. I might as well talk about it. I was gonna do it my 2 cents, but we might as well talk about it right here. I want everybody to boycott American Airlines. They done kicked my dog Juvenile off the damn plane, and he got rid of them from the 99s, from the 2000s.
Why he get kicked off? Why did he get kicked off?
So they claimed they put him off the plane because it was overcrowded, but they was going to move him to coach. How can you move him to coach if the plane is overcrowded? Where's the seat at?
Because they were gonna send somebody else there in first class.
The first class was overcrowded. Okay.
He ain't want that black man sitting behind him.
Child.
And I would have saw right there. They would have to bring the police to come get me off the plane.
Me too.
I'm gonna need all black people to boycott American Airlines. Period. That's the only way they gonna take American. That's the only way they gonna hear what the fuck we say is that we stop spending our fucking money with their ass.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Alex said, "What do y'all think about WNBA star Angel Reese not endorsing Kamala Harris?" I don't know anything about it.
Me either.
I don't know about it either, but I mean, who said she had the money to spend anyway?
You know, people that got a little bit of money is gonna probably gravitate to Trump because he's promising tax cuts, to the wealthiest people. So I think maybe that's why it's a lot of misinformation about Kamala out there. And at first I was spouting some of that stuff. I said, wait a minute, let me go look up this stuff for myself. And when I did, that's why they can't find nothing. That's why they can't find nothing on her, because she's been solid. She locked black men up, but some of them black men did the crime, baby. Now,
definitely did, honey. They definitely
all of them won't side up. Now,
there you go.
All some, but she made a whole program to reduce recidivism. Going to prison, like if they had a nonviolent conviction, she had a program that they could get that exposed. So
yeah,
like she was doing the work. So,
but
Alex said they think all black women should vote for Kamala because she's black. Her policies don't matter, bitch. Just be black. Shaking my head. But now, as you see, at first she was saying that she is Asian descent. She has never really came out and just said she was black.
She did say she was black.
She did come out and say
she went to a HBCU and was in the AKA and identified as a black woman.
Mm-hmm. Y'all go subscribe to my girl Kimaj.
Once she got in politics, that's whenever her advisor told her to say that you are black and
Asian,
South Asian.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, why does everybody run to what Trump says about the tax cuts, but they're not looking at the police side? Y'all know that he wants all police actions, no matter what, for them to have immunity. What y'all think?
Yeah, so that
it's just a way for them to keep killing and get off on. That's all.
And they want.
But I don't hear nobody talking about that.
Stop and frisk and all those policies.
They not.
they want to really put us back pre-civil rights movement. They want to put us back pro.
And I want to ask, because we told y'all a couple episodes ago to go watch The Handmaid's Tale. I want to know who went to go watch, because if y'all think we playing, nobody. Like that's really where they trying to go, man.
Exactly. And like I said, these people, the reason why they so hard and trying to go so hard about abortion is because more brown babies are being born than white babies. They want the white women, you get pregnant, you need to have us a white baby because we're going to be outnumbered shortly. And that's their whole deal, y'all.
That's already.
That's crazy.
That's true.
If we keep it real, like they already outnumbered. I mean,
they really are.
That's the reason why
but we just don't come together, which is the problem. Like we don't come together. It's because I was talking about this at work earlier today. Like we don't come together as a people. It's always competition or trying to outdo each other. It's never let's come together as a unified, because if we came together, we'll be stronger. But it's always this competition. It's this energy of like somebody has to be on top. Somebody has to be the number one.
Right.
Instead of all been at the table and all of us sharing and all of us coming together as a unit, you know.
Hey, Shank Rock. Hey, everybody, do me a favor. Subscribe to Shank Rock. Okay, he over there dropping great content. Okay. Speaking of what you just said, I just got elected into one of my city's neighborhood boards, and they basically, you know, you got to introduce yourself, say who you are, what you can bring to the establishment and everything like that, right? And y'all already know what I stand for, so I don't have to go into the whole details, but that was definitely one thing that I brought up. You know, I feel like in this demographic of people, you know, Black people, it's too much gatekeeping. Like, if you want to get into something or you want to do something, and I know somebody who does it, what is the problem with me letting that person know so y'all can exchange information so y'all can handle business? It's too many motherfuckers out here that are scared of you surpassing them, scared of you outshining them, so they won't connect you with the next motherfucker that probably helped them get where they are. Like, that shit is dumb as hell to me. Hey, Cynical One, hold on, y'all. Hey, Cynical One, can you do me a favor? Can you please go get DS1's link and drop it in the chat for me? Because we did shout him out. We talked about Judge Mathis a little earlier. Can you please drop his link in here so the people can get hit to DS1? Because he be having the conversations I like. Okay. Thank you, babe.
Wait, why am I the only one on camera?
Girl, I've been ripping and running.
You looking cute.
No, come back, honey. You look cute. Come back.
Girl, you look
was giving EsessionByEnicole. Come back.
Baby, come back.
And you gotta sing. You gotta sing on these. So you gotta give us a little vocal moment.
That's the game I want to play that we were trying to play, where you know you say or sing lyrics of a song, and we gotta guess what the song is.
Well, hold on, wait a minute, hold on, because I don't want to get us off track, because that is really holding us back, y'all. Not just the support, but the promotion of each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go into a lot of chats, a lot of people want you to pay to drop your link and this and that. Like, what do y'all think there is about the Black community? And I know it's beyond the monkey in the barrel, you know. What do y'all really think that is? Why we don't share
the monkey in the barrel?
Monkey in no barrel. Let's go.
What is it?
The crabs in the barrel.
Whatever. What the fuck is that?
I don't like it. Monkeys in the barrel. Wait a minute.
Monkeys in the barrel.
I was gonna say that. Monkey in the barrel.
I refuse to move
I
forward.
was trying to
Y'all know
follow
what
you,
it is, man.
so you said the monkey.
Dang it. Y'all know what I mean.
Let's go.
Nobody will. Hey,
Nah.
y'all go subscribe to my cousin Payday, okay? Big Renegade.
Let's go.
You was
So what do
dead
y'all
ass
think that
serious.
is, though? Why do y'all think that is?
Hey, Sin, hey, Payday. It's people
Nobody
being.
wants somebody doing better than us.
Let's go.
Period, Payday. Period, boo. That's
You
what I'm
don't
talking
let
about.
nobody. We're not letting her live. What we look like?
Hey, listen. Sure as shit say, y'all know what I meant.
It's people get, like you said, it's the competition or the fear of somebody doing it better as opposed to maybe just learning what they do or just sharing the space. Like, it shouldn't be anything that you have to worry about if you're doing something and somebody else comes next to you and does it. Either turn up or just accept it. Like, if you're doing it, then it shouldn't matter. Like, if they do it better, then they do it better. If not, you should be good and stable and be in your square. Like, who cares what they got going? If you're good at what you do, you don't have to worry about somebody else doing it better.
Exactly. I'm gonna give y'all a prime
I know about that.
Y'all know I
well.
always like to talk about myself, right? I can't speak for nobody else. I can only speak for myself. So, prime example. When I met Just My Five, I knew that she like told stories and stuff like that, but I didn't really knew that she did graphics, right? Mm-hmm. When I seen that she did graphics and that she was dope, I was like, oh hell yeah, come and tell everybody about it. Because quite frankly, sometimes I don't feel like doing the shit. And since I've met somebody who's on that type of level, we can work together. Somebody that does the same thing as you can never take from you. It can only add to you. That's what I don't understand about the whole, the logic is crazy.
There's some people's intentions for why you're doing what you're doing is, I mean, that's when you get to see, okay, why are you really doing this? Are you doing this for the love of it and that you are embracing and celebrating somebody else that is digging into their craft or trying to see if they can do it too? Or is, what I'm saying, is not the mask, but you can see a person's intentions on why, what, and where they're at when it comes to that, because then they get salty, they get weird, or right. You know what I'm saying? So a person's intentions on why they do anything, it changes. Go ahead.
I know about that whole, monkey in a barrel holding people down way too long, because I've been through
what you said, the what? Yeah,
the monkey in the barrel.
Oh Lord,
I'm gonna get that tatted. Let's go. I hate it.
But I know about it all too well. Like, I was always a person who wants to learn shit because nobody knows everything, and I always feel as though, it could be like the smallest shit. Even the bitch should be on some shit like, oh, those are some nice shoes. I'm gonna tell you exactly where I bought the shoes from. I'm not gonna hold it back from I share everything. So when I meet someone and I come into a situation with pure intentions, and they don't want to, like, even they don't have to show me step by step. I mean, it will help out, but I've met a lot of people along the way who don't even want to help because I feel like they're so intimidated by what you're trying to accomplish. They don't want to help you. They jealous. Exactly. They scared. They don't want to put you on. And that shit is crazy to me because I've never been that type of person.
Cynical one said a lot of people are bitter. I definitely agree.
Yeah, definitely.
Not bitter. Oh.
Yeah, because what I was about to say is I feel like, because just like me and Kiki said, right? And I know that Sunkiss, Shay, even though you messy, you are that way. Oh. And IDC is that way too. We are not the type who, okay, let's just talk about it on the YouTube level, right? Me, you, and Anisi, we are connected to a lot of people that's on television already, right? Mm-hmm. So one person we may have been in contact with that the other one hasn't, and we've expressed, oh, I would love to talk to that person. We've never been like, oh, well, she don't really talk to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'd be like, oh, well, let me shoot them a message and let them know, like, you're interested in talking to them or interviewing them or whatever the case may be. But it's a lot of people that they'll they will stop that. And it's like, well, how is me talking to the person affecting you when you've already done your little interview with the person?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like they are bitter because I feel like they've probably been in situations before where people have left them behind. Maybe they've been in situations where they feel like they've had to, scrape and scrounge for everything they got, and they feel like nobody's about to ever take my place. But it's like, what's for you is for you, and what's for me is for me. So I just am a firm believer of me helping anybody do anything ain't taking shit from me.
But like as you said, they could have an experience where they help someone and the person, they help someone, the person played in their face, so they feel like, well, now I'm not helping anybody. It's my ass, so I'm not going to give them I'm not going to give them a referral to who I know or connecting with who I know because I did it before and they came and they threw it back in my face and I got left feeling stupid and dumb because they used me. Some people have had an experience like that. But I do feel like people don't. It's a competition. It's competitive. They want to be the only one to have this access to this person. They want to be the one to have the only interview to this person. It's a competitive thing, and I hate that because it's very competitive out here in these streets. Very.
Alex said the fear is because through Black American history, every time we've built something, white folk have come to kill and destroy it. So the fear is real. We just have to stop giving a fuck about that. What y'all think about that?
How we get on there? Okay. Okay.
Put my thought in the chat.
I guess. It was an income background. Wait.
What's WS?
Yeah, I
don't know. WS. What's WS? Cynical one.
Yeah.
Because all I can think about is white shit.
That's what I was thinking about too.
Let's get y'all on let's get y'all 300 a piece.
When I was in this sentence, that's all I can see.
Yeah.
Let's go, Shane.
Yeah, we're gonna get both of
y'all. She said close enough. She said close enough.
I happen to bring about 900 on me, so I'm gonna give you 3. I'm gonna give Sin 3.
Oh shit! He said, "Plus divide and conquer is real because anytime a ninja gets rich, they look for somebody white to marry. Then Armin goes right back into the white community." Regulation 11 verse.
Oh wow!
They sure do.
And Sun Kid said the overall goal is fear, period. They'll leave it up to us to decide the details of it.
Facts, Sun Kids.
And I just want us to get away from that because it is the detriment of us. Like, ain't no way. We are the top spenders and the bottom on the totem pole. The math ain't mathing.
Yep. When somebody gets some money, where they going? Oh, I gotta go to Louis. I gotta go to Gucci. I gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, third. We got Jafar in the building. Please
go,
subscribe to Jafar.
Let's go eat.
If y'all don't know where you can find Jafar, you can find Jafar at Third World Colombian, and you also can find Jafar at Fourth of Record TV. Okay,
let's my damn go. That just made my night.
I got one for anybody wanting to come in my yard and think they're gonna tell me what I'm gonna do. I got one.
I know that's
for everybody.
Well,
wait, what is that? I'm scared now.
You should be because that's one of them hot things. Let's go.
But we
can't do that out here.
Look how she got her head tilted. Let's go.
You know what?
I wish I could show y'all my piece because it's always by my side. You know.
Yes, he's gonna be added to his AKA. It's gonna go on. So Jafar is his first name. I guess this year we will find out his middle name.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Well, you know, Halloween is coming up.
Jafar.
Well, I don't celebrate Halloween, so don't look for anything Halloween related in the galaxy. So there we go.
Oh.
Oh, I love Halloween.
Yeah.
I love being a whore.
Oh my God.
Oh, what the fuck?
Well,
I mean,
Being
it's
a
kind of one
whore.
holiday where you get. I mean,
When you go on the stroll and trick or
let's
treat.
talk
Oh,
about
shit.
it. And why we waiting for Halloween to be a whore? Let's just
Right.
I mean,
Showing
because he
somebody
makes
to
it.
go outside dressed like that.
Yeah,
Oh.
and get away with it. You know, it's not looked as abnormal because it's Halloween. Like, oh, it's a costume. She's,
Right.
you know,
I
doing
mean,
her
That
best.
is not her costume. What you say? I need to see. That is her uniform.
let's get.
Well, come on, uniform.
God damn it. Let's go.
Then that'll be my uniform for that night.
Period.
I'm outside trying to have some fun.
Okay.
See,
Especially in the Halloween parade out here in New York. It'd be lit.
oh sheesh, they got a whole parade. Oh, y'all
Yeah,
be getting
in
it
the village.
done.
Come on, parade.
Oh, E. I brought this just to mess
let's
with
go.
you.
What is
You
it?
want some?
Oh, my car
like
lemonade. Is that the thing that guy had cracked over that man's
Feel
head?
like
I
I
never
really
drink
feel like-
Mike's Hard. I definitely am drinking Smirnoff right now. So
I feel like there's a story that needs to be told.
Mike's Hard.
She don't even get where I'm
Lord,
coming
please.
from.
I do.
I did.
That's why I said
I'm drinking wine.
I'm drinking Smirnoff Green Apple right now.
Like I don't drink these. I just saw these in my husband's refrigerator. Whenever I went and get me some yak because I spilled mine coming outside.
Damn.
And I seen these in the refrigerator. I said, let me bring one over. You see it ain't over.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with a light turn up. You know what I'm saying?
So it's an alcoholic drink.
We always put the disclaimer out. You know, this is grown shit. You are grown. You can drink whatever you want to. You can drink hard liquor. You can drink you some wine. You can drink you a mocktail. You can drink you some juice. You can drink water. We are not peer pressuring you into anything. Okay?
I definitely am. But don't mind me.
You drink what you want to drink or smoke what you want to smoke. Beyond that, that ain't none of my business. I don't want to know.
I'll listen though. Let's talk about it.
No, I don't want to listen. Don't involve me.
They have different flavors too of that Mike's Hard Lemonade.
They got different flavors of Smirnoff too. It's just people was trying to be funny.
You know, Primavera, Don Julio.
Yeah,
and I'm sad because they don't stop making it.
Hey, cousin.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, Reposado. How you say it, EsessionByEnicole?
We not saying nothing till they sponsor us. So
oh my.
It's not. Us needs to give them full free promotion.
We gotta send them a good old email, our Niecy.
Yeah, you can't be giving them full free promotion.
Because we be paying tax to them.
Look, giving them full promotion.
We need our money.
Uh-oh, y'all. I don't know what this gonna turn into, y'all, but Looney, is that you?
Hello?
Is that you, Looney?
Yeah, I got scared. What the fuck?
I don't know. Oh shit. Let's go.
Looney. What the hell?
Good to me.
Looney, is that you?
What's the picture look like? What's the say?
This stuff not connected.
Oh.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Looney, is that you? Something wrong with your mic, bro. Leave out. Yeah, and come back in. Okay. What's going on, Miss D?
Hi, y'all. Sorry I'm late.
Hi, D.
Hey.
Hi, Miss D.
You know, we had a good thing going on over there. So I directed traffic. I had some people, you know, when you have people, you already know the deal. I ain't got to tell you.
We're not sponsoring
I
them.
forgot that
We're not sponsoring them till they pay us. So we got to remove that.
Period. You can't be getting a promotion and we ain't getting a percentage of it.
Right. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if this mic working.
I got big chicken.
I just got to share because who they ain't giving a check to.
Looney.
Oh, okay.
Well, they ain't giving nothing to the galaxy, so Looney. Oh my God, bro.
I gotta hurry up. Gotta get the water. Oh,
Looney, you gotta go out and come back in and change them batteries in your mic.
Damn.
Because we can't hear you.
Batteries. Oh.
Yeah, what?
I don't want him to think that we're not talking to him, but drop down and come back. No, we can't hear you. We can't hear nothing. So, Miss D.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell the people a little bit about what y'all got into tonight, because I was a little late, but it was dope when I got there.
Oh, thank you. So tonight's topic was, how do you heal from a broken friendship? That's what the topic was today. And do you know when a friendship is over? How do you know what are the signs? And how do you deal with that? So that's.
I want to go around and ask everybody, how do they walk away from a friendship? I'm gonna go first. Okay. It's very unhealthy, but I just disappear.
I knew you would.
Not you go ghost.
I just disappear. I don't be having the energy for the convo sometimes, and if I feel like that's what you wanted, then I'm just gonna disappear.
So you don't communicate at all. Express like, this ain't, our friendship ain't working. Like, I just think it's just best that we just go our separate way. You just disappear.
Like, I feel like it depends. Like, but I'm just gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? Because we finna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And I do realize that it's unhealthy. But like, depending on the situation, I just be like, you know what? I just don't even have the energy for this no more. I'm done, and I would just disappear.
Right. I'm like that too.
So you disappear too, Kiki?
I feel like it depends on how long we had the friendship, for one, and if it's worth keeping. Like, if I've known you for like maybe over a year and we've been through a lot, I would try to like see if we can salvage the friendship, depending on why we had stopped speaking from the beginning. I usually like to ask, but if I feel like we've been friends for like 6 months or something like that, like, oh, this ain't working, I'm out of here, and this is what it is.
Cause like, don't get me wrong, I won't just not talk about it. But if I feel like I put the effort in and it's not being acknowledged or noted, then yeah, I'm out. I ain't finna beg nobody to stay in my life. The KJA family, welcome to the galaxy. I appreciate you coming on over.
That's my cousin.
Hold on, y'all. Let's see if
thank you. That's my cousin.
Oh, hey, cousin. Let's see if Looney has working AAA batteries in his microphone now. Looney. Oh God! See, I told you I don't know what. I don't know
what's
gonna happen now. Okay, Looney, give us a second. Because we building, right?
You got it.
So I need to see, what's your exit to a friendship?
I think it depends on who it is and how I feel about the person. Some people, I could just do this and it wouldn't be no problem. But if I care about you, I'm at least try to talk. But let me just say this. I stand on principle, and the principle is, if you're not willing to converse with me and tell me what I did wrong, then I can move on in peace. I'm going to try once or twice to talk to you. If you don't want to talk to me, then the friendship is over.
Yeah, that's how I feel. And our cousin said I do too sometimes. Let's go, cuz. Okay, Sun Kiss, what's your exit to a friendship?
Pure. No, I'm playing. It really, like everybody else already touched on it. It depends on the dynamic of the friendship and the state of the friendship. So yes, there's like a conversation that could be had. Some people might need closure, but honestly, you don't need somebody else in any situation for closure, because that's a self thing, in my opinion. But yeah, the dynamic of the connection, who it is, what's going on, why are we separating, all that kind of stuff. In the past, I have just dipped. No. In the past, I have definitely just dipped, and left it like that. So, trying to be better, I might be a little bit more considerate, but it just depends.
Same, girl. The cynical one said, I'm big on reciprocation. If someone doesn't return my energy, I fall back. Okay, cynical one. King of Shade, tell us. In the meantime, I'm going to let this guest what's your exit to a friendship, King of Shade? Because you know you Shade.
Well, I just had an experience last week on Tuesday, a week ago, of exiting
Tuesday
a
was a motherfucker last week. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, exiting a friendship. These people who I met via the internet. We connected through the internet, and I knew them for over a year. And we had a good run, a good first run. But the second half, into the second run, I started seeing things that I did not like, and when I started to feel I'm being like I'm being like I'm always being like made to be the bad guy, and I'm always being the one like being made to be the one that's like seems to be the problem. Then I feel like, okay, I need to just move. I need to just step back and let it be and let the friendship go, because at this point, like I feel like I'm constantly feel like I'm being ganged upon. I can't keep wasting my energy on that, because I don't have time to keep. I'm not begging for friendships, and I just feel like
Right,
for
that
me,
part.
I don't have energy to keep going in circles and circles and circles. Because if we having a conversation and you want me to be accountable for my part in whatever, I can take my part, but you have to also be accountable as well. It can't be all just me, because it's more than me in this friendship, and that's my issue. Like, it can't be decided. So when I feel like that, I just slowly back away, and my energy shifts, and I just become a recluse from the friendship. But I like to communicate, so I do like to express why I'm leaving. I don't just like to just disappear. I want to know why I'm leaving the friendship and why I'm done dealing with them, and then I block them because I don't have time.
Okay, so Looney.
Yeah, because I give warnings.
Kimash, welcome,
That part.
Kimash. Let me check in with Looney, and then I'm coming to you, Kimash. Looney, how do your crazy ass exit?
Hey, y'all.
I just turned to me. I turned to me. Like, okay, I like having friends. I like fucking with people. I like being cordial with people. But at the end of the day, like, if a motherfucker don't get on my level quick enough, then it stales me out, and it makes me feel some type of way. So I'd be like, well, okay, I just play with it. Like, fuck the friendship. I play with it. I play with a friendship, because really a nigga like me don't have no friends for real. Hey, sis, you know what I mean. Like, but
No, actually, I don't. I was just about to ask. When you say no, I'm being no, yeah, I'm being for real. When you say play with it, what you mean by that?
Hey, yo.
I mean, like, just say if I'm rocking with somebody, man, and we've been cooling and kicking it or whatever, But then if that like OG just said, man, if the energy ain't there or whatever, then I already know that a person ain't really just, you know what I'm saying, this ain't no ongoing conversation, this ain't no keep in touch, this ain't no such and
So
such.
you mean you just
So
mean you don't take
I,
it serious no more?
yeah, I don't take shit serious no more. So I start playing with it and be like, well, fuck it, and into the end, like shit,
So
into
you more so wait till the other person walk away.
yeah, true.
Okay. Kimaj, what's your exit to a friendship?
Oh shit.
I don't have whatever, Looney. Hey, Third. I don't have no like exit strategy. Every friendship, it depends on the situation. What's going on with the friendship, and it depends on not about who I'm dealing with or how we're dealing as well. So I don't have no certain exit strategy. It's just what's
It's
going on.
situational.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
So
she in
Miss
her
D,
feelings. I think she in her feelings right
Looney.
now.
Hold on, Looney. Miss D, since this was on your platform, like I said, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my cousin Miss D. Being that you heard everybody's responses, well, we already know Maz is very unhealthy. So what do you think about everybody's responses? Like, what would a suggestion for you be to us if we are in a conflict and we don't really know how to exit the situation?
Well, like I said on my platform, I'm talking to myself as well because I've learned that I'll just be like, fuck that shit. That's where I be at too. So I've learned that I have, if I feel that it's worth it and I really want that friendship, that I need to have the courage to have a conversation. And like King of Shade said, at least have that conversation so you can have that closure. Unless it's a toxic friendship where it's just, bad. But if you have a type of feeling where you feel like you miss some of the things you do with that person, you don't have no ill will, you have to get the courage up to have that conversation instead of just letting it go to the wayside. At least when you having that conversation, you could get some closure. So I'm guilty of that myself. So that's why I said I'm very transparent, and you know that. So I'm learning how to do that and be able to, if I feel like it's worth saving, and if we had something that was beautiful and we cared about each other at one point, we need to have a conversation.
I be feeling like I be so drained, and then be like, I don't have the energy for the conversation because of something King of Shade said. Because it'd be like, before I would have the conversation first, and it feel like they always try to make you the bad guy because you feel a certain way about something, or maybe something offended you or whatever. Like, don't get me wrong, it is some really petty people, very sensitive people or whatever. But like, if I'm legitimately coming to you telling you like, okay, prime example, we gonna talk real life, right? I ain't gonna say the specific situation, but me and Shay, when we first met, right? He had did something that I really didn't like, right? Right there in that moment in time, we talked about it. He never did that shit again. We was cool with it. But you know, you shut the hell up. some people I had that conversation and just be like, you know what I'm saying? And it'd be like, well, I should have just disappeared because the motherfucker don't care anyway.
Yeah, true. But I feel like
Go ahead.
I was saying like when that conversation we had, I feel like that's why I like to communicate, because if my friends express to me, hey, that you did something that I didn't agree with, or something that was a trigger for me, I'm gonna respect them because I care enough about them as a friend to respect that boundary and not cross it anymore.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I had a friend, and it was like something, that happened with us as well. Like, she did something I didn't like, and she hung up the phone in my face, and I wasn't digging it because I don't hang up the phone on people, right? Long story short, when she did it, I told her about it, and I guess she felt something. I'm sorry, these drinks are kicking in. She felt some type of way that I told her about it, and she really wasn't like, she ain't really like the fact that I called her on her bullshit. And then from then, me and her ain't never like, talk ever since. I'm the type of friend, if I did something to you, and I always tell people, if I do or if I say something, I talk a lot. So sometimes I may not catch what I may say to you. If I felt like I offended you, please let me know and I can correct it as a friend. You get what I'm saying? So it should be the same way if I tell you about yourself, or you may have hurt my feelings, you said something that was offensive to me. And if I, some people are not mature enough to even deal with a lot of these conversations. And that's why I don't have a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Because I don't fuck with these bitches.
Period. Okay. Cynical one said, my exit to a friendship, I feel like if I'm fucking with someone more than they fuck with me, I'll step back. Let's talk about it. What you was about to say,
friendships.
Oh, I was going to say, case in point, me and TheeEnicole. It was very difficult in the beginning because I feel like friendships are like relationships. You got to learn the person and learn what works for them. You get what I'm saying? And understand that they may not handle it the same way that you will handle it. Because I used to want to strangle her damn neck, okay? Because she would just disappear on me. And I'm like, normally I wouldn't care. So that whenever I invest myself into a relationship, it's like I just want to check on you and make sure you're okay. We ain't got to talk about what's going on, if you don't want to talk about it, but at least check in. Let me know you ain't dead. You get what I'm saying? and you go ahead and handle what you're going to handle. So now we got to understand that I know how she is, but I still just want to know you're okay. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I had to learn that because here we go, Miss D, okay? Being that I'm a Scorpio, okay?
Ooh.
When I'm going through stuff, I kind of fall back from everybody because I don't be wanting to take out what I'm going through on people. And that's why I said earlier about the whole monkey and the burrow thing, when people have probably felt like somebody left them alone, right? Or took the information that they gave them and left them hanging or something like that. The reason why I fall back is because I feel like when I have shared, like if somebody asks me like what's going on, when you share, most of the time the response you get is like, damn, that's fucked up, or damn, that's crazy. Well, that's not no fucking solution. So what am I telling you for in the first place? So I just kind of fall back, bounce back, and then I'll be back. But I had to learn, if she care about me, that's why she's checking on me. So that's why I had made I had did an episode, Old School versus New School. Y'all go back and y'all check it out. It was about supporting your support system. A lot of times we talk about nobody supports me, nobody's there for me. But when there are people there for you, you have to be there for them too.
Hey, true. Like, when I first met TheeEnicole, like, I'm still a fan. I'm still a fan. I ain't fanned out like I was.
Not you stand out.
Hell yeah, shit. But I felt her on like a sister level when I first started hearing her voice and we was doing that what that is, Fumble Me challenge. Man, you need to bring that back. I don't think nobody heard that in a minute. Like, let's go. But
how you fumble of me is
how do you fumble of me? How do you fumble of me? You can't fumble her. Like man, let's go. You can't fumble to eat, baby. But when I met TheeEnicole, I truly, fanned out and was like really wanted to get close to her, to flirt and talk like that. But once I met her and we talked on the phone a couple of times, we talked overnight, like such and such. But at the end of the day, one thing about her, she stayed about business. She didn't let me flirt with her. She was like, look, she know how I am. She was like, Luna, get your goddamn mind right, nigga. Is you gonna make this money or what? Like,
period.
That's the type of people that I really like to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? She didn't fall for none of the gimmicks and none of that. And she didn't look at me like a nigga that, you know, playful in the streets or whatever. She built my character up to where when motherfuckers, oh, that drunk ass nigga Luna, such, she believed in a nigga, man. So that what pulled me close to my sis E. And then when we got that far or whatever, shit, like he will put you on some shit to making money and doing what you gotta do. You feel me? That's a real friendship. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. E, go ahead. Hey, I'm coming right back with that though, E. So don't stop me when I come back. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I have an example of from the situation I went through last Tuesday. So we were having a conversation about our friendship. They were expressing to me things that they had issues with, and also I was expressing to them things I had issue with. So when I expressed to them that we did a live like a while back, and I was like, you know, on the live, and it's happened more than one time on the lives where we was having a conversation like this, and we were talking about race stuff, and they implied that I was a racist and racist against my own people and prejudice. So I expressed that them doing that made me feel away because we're on a platform, people are watching this, and you would imply this, and then you stood 10 toes down on that implication. And as a friend wouldn't imply that their friend is a racist or prejudiced person. They wouldn't imply it, and they wouldn't stand 10 toes down on it. And so instead of this person being like, okay, I get where you're coming from, I shouldn't have done that, they flipped it and said, well, if you wouldn't, the opinion that you gave, had you not said it, people wouldn't think that you were prejudiced and racist. And I was like, you're missing the point. I understood what you told me. I understood how you felt in regards to me. But when I was expressing to you an example, because they want an example, so I broke it down to them. Now you taking one of my example, and you want to flip it on me and blame me for having an opinion because you didn't agree with it, and you didn't agree with my opinion, and you decided that I'm going to push a narrative on you that you are racist and prejudiced because my opinion, it was with a conversation was I can't remember the exact conversation, but it was regarding race, and I had my opinion. I gave my opinion. And I was just like, you know, I was in the moment, I was like, wow, like this person who I'm thinking is my friend is really pushing this narrative to these people who are watching and commenting that I'm a prejudiced person or racist against my own people. So in that moment, I was like, okay, it didn't happen again. So okay, so I'm starting to slowly take steps back because I have friends that I have been friends with since elementary school, and they've never done this to me. So, like, what kind of person would do that to their friend? Because a friend wouldn't do that. I've never done it to any of my friends. I would never do it to anyone.
I want to ask y'all a question because I feel like in what you said, all you wanted was your friend to validate your feelings. I feel like a lot of people in friendships are very selfish because if your friend comes to you and tell you how you made them feel, most times than not, you didn't purposely mean to make them feel that way or hurt them, right? So at that point, you're supposed to validate their feelings and just apologize for that because you know the people who are, well, if I made you feel that way, I'm sorry. That's not an apology. You know what I'm saying? Like most of the time, all we be wrong is the validation of you made me feel this way. Let's correct this. But it's so many people that they're just so selfish in their friendship. They don't even see you. You know what I'm saying? They just take it as you're attacking me, but I'm not attacking you. I'm telling you how you made me feel. So that's why in conversations I'll be like, I don't even want to have them. Let me just exit the building.
Sometimes people say, if I made you feel, now it's not if you did make me feel this way. I didn't say
that part.
I hate when people say if I made. No, it's not if. I'm literally telling you, you made me feel this way.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes me want to like beat them the fuck I don't know if you curse, but
you can
it
say the
makes you want
fuck.
to
This
beat
wrong
them up
shit.
because, like,
Beat them the
then
fuck up.
exactly. Like, I'm not telling you, oh, this is how you. No, like people just and they don't never want to be held accountable for certain shit. And like I said, if I said anything to you, let me know. And then I will definitely change or I will acknowledge what I did to you within this friendship.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say, oh well, if I said so. No, I know exactly what I said. I'm sorry for saying it. It's not if I said it. No, I know exactly what the hell I said.
I have a question. So
hold on one second, Sunkiss. Miss D was about to say something.
Okay, sorry. Wait.
You good, sis. What I was gonna say is what I learned is this is what I learned through my whole journey of going through this and doing this series is that we have to stop expecting people to react the way we want them to react.
Boom.
Amen.
And
can we take an offer from Ms. D? I think our Cash App is up there. Is your Cash App up there?
Oh, I forgot to change it when I came over here.
And a little love offer now. Go ahead, keep preaching, child.
Oh yeah, my bad, y'all. I had to argue with my goddamn.
Hold on, Lonnie. Go ahead, Ms. D.
Okay.
Once I really listen to those words, I'm like, I'm really expecting people to react the way I want them to react. And I realized that was some of the issue. And I took accountability for that because I'm like, you're responsible for you and how you react to things. But by me taking responsibility and saying, well, they're reacting how they gonna react. And I learned not to take, I'm learning not to take that personal. So once I got that understanding, that's what's helping me get through this.
Mm-hmm. My mama said the same thing.
And the KJA family said some even don't even know what real friendship is or what it should be or look like. And that goes into exactly what Ms. D said, because I've been guilty of the same thing. Everybody wasn't even raised the same. Everybody wasn't raised in love. Everybody don't know what it means to be considerate, have manners, none of that shit. Go ahead, Sunkiss, it's on you.
Okay. So what I was gonna say was, do any of you because I had to do like inventory always, but I had to do an audit on myself in the past, and moving forward, the way you express yourself to people, even though you don't realize the way you're speaking could trigger or get a adverse result. So if EsessionByEnicole, if I felt like there was something that you did to me, you did this, and when you did this, you did that, and I felt like this, you did this, you're gonna take offense because it's like, I didn't do that. Like, whoa, slow down. What you mean I did this? And then the conversation goes from the point to offense and all of that versus saying, I felt this way when you did that, as opposed to you did this to me. Like, that kind of, I know for me, it changed the dynamic, like the way I would word things, because it would be like a brick wall for me if there was an issue and I immediately went into, you said this, you did that, you did that, because it's like I'm accusing that person and who knows, they may not even have done it purposely. May be something that they are learning that they need to, like address, but you're gonna get offense because of the way you're approaching. So it's like, I felt this way when you did this versus you did this to me.
I definitely agree. It's never what you say. It's always how you say it. You can't either say, but you like a piece of gum, or bitch, your breath smell like shit.
Right.
You can say, could you please lower your voice or shut the fuck up? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
you gonna tell Luna to shut the fuck up. Like, shut up, no shit.
Yes, I'm playing. I'm just kidding.
Y'all heard it here first. Luna said that, but you need to tell her, I ain't saying. Luna said that she.
You know, that's my school. She can say that though.
EsessionByEnicole.
Say that. She can say that. Goddamn.
Yeah, it's
I
levels to this
agree.
shit. I
It's what
definitely
it's
agree
how you
because
say it, definitely not what you
that tone is
say. I agree
everything,
with
and
that.
you can definitely put somebody on the defense with the
Mm-hmm.
delivery, and that's why I feel like I moved because it was a progression, right? So I definitely started off with the why the fuck you and why the hell this, and I know you ain't motherfucking this, and then I learned about the delivery. Then when I changed the delivery to when you did such and such, I felt like this. And then that went with me.
Mm-hmm.
So now that's why I'm like, fuck you, I'm out.
Yes,
What's up, AZ King? What's
absolutely.
going on?
Well, see, for me, like I'm still a work in progress. The Lord knows I am. He knows I'm still growing in my journey. And I took a slip back last week. I took into a space that I didn't like because I allowed myself to be consumed by my emotions and anger, and it got real. Like it went like when I tell y'all, it was the most draining because it got nowhere. We kept going in circles, and it was like I was over it. I'm like, you know what? It's clearly not worth this friendship. Was clearly not worth it because we're not getting anywhere. We're going in
Hey,
circles.
can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Was you getting mad because you know that you've worked on the delivery and you actually gave them a softer delivery, but the fact that they still wasn't validating what you were saying, is that what made you angry? Or was it, like basically what you said as far as the relationship wasn't even worth the conversation type of thing?
What made me angry is the fact that during our duration of my friendship, I did the best at holding back as far as like trying to being mindful, trying to come at them and communicate in an effective way, trying to respect them. But I feel like I was constantly being tried, and I'm like, okay, I keep just letting it go. Okay, I keep just trying to be, what would Jesus do? And just going with the flow, and claim my
Karma,
love and
main
light,
character.
and doing my best. But it's like I had reached my breaking point. I'm like, okay, we ain't friends at this point. Now you're my enemy, so now I'm seeing red. So now it's up. Like now, I, my anger took over because it was like it got very disrespectful, and it got very on a personal level. So at that point, when you come in, when it goes there, we're not friends because now you take it to a personal level. So now we're gonna take it there. So now I'm gonna take it there. So it got very ugly, and I hated that within myself because I don't like going to that space, and I've done a good job of not going to that space, but I allow myself to be pulled there because I allow myself to get to the level of anger with these people who I shouldn't have. But in that moment, I'm human. And in that moment, it had to come out because I had reached a level of my breaking point and a level of frustration.
Everybody has
I
I
think
hate having to always validate your
the quick
character as the
Hold on,
person.
Kiki. Hold on, Kiki. Hold on, Kiki. Nisi been trying to jump in there for the longest with a church fan.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I've been trying to double dutch in this bitch.
Come on, double dutch.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
but what I was gonna say was that the quickest way to enter a friendship with me is belittling my feelings. Because like Dee said, it's my perception of what happened. You give me what your perception is, and we can converse and meet in the middle. Um, I hate whenever people belittle somebody else's feelings because it's their perception from their life experiences.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So you just got to tell them where you're coming from and converse. That's what grown people do. Talk about it. And then if you talk about it with the person and they still don't understand where you coming from, then it's time to chop up the deuces.
There you go.
Deuces. Let's go.
Yeah. You said it
I
well right
miss
there.
that let's go, man. Last
Just like you
week, I was
said.
like, where my let's go?
Like you said, I think it happened the way because you were supposed to walk, and you're right, you're right, and I should just walk away and I entertained it, but my other friend who's in the middle was trying to broker some peace, trying to get us to talk, trying to get us to communicate, and we were communicating and talking, but it just went left because you're not going to just make me be the bad guy. You're not going to just it's two against one. You're not going to just keep coming at me and backing me into a corner and it's all me because it's not all just me. If I'm expressing to you both what you guys done to me, then you have to acknowledge my feelings as well, because if not, this ain't getting nowhere, because you're not going to discount my feelings. You're not going to make me feel like I'm just this horrible person. Like, we're not going to do that. And so I felt that it was I felt like it was stupid because it was very redundant. We kept going in circles. So I was getting irritated, and my irritation level is not the best. When I get irritated, it can get very, very like lethal. So I saw myself getting irritated and more frustrated and annoyed, and just because we weren't getting anywhere. I'm like, I'm wasting my time. We're not getting anywhere, but I wanted to have this conversation, hoping that we could get somewhere, we could agree, disagree, and move forward in a positive space. But we just can never get anywhere, because if nobody's willing to own up to anything, we're not going to get anywhere. If everybody's perfect and they're right, but I'm wrong, we're not getting anywhere, because it can't just be me. It's not just me in this friendship. That's not how
That's why I asked y'all, do y'all think people be selfish in their relationships? Because I real life know people who will purposely keep friends who they can step on all the time. Like, they always keep yes men around them. Like,
just beneath them.
I don't want that type of friend. I want the friend that's gonna tell me, well, you said this was your goal, but you over here doing this. What's up with that? Or,
girl, that wig is ugly as hell. Don't wear that on live.
Yeah, like tell
yes, friend, I am one. I'll tell you real quick.
I thought somebody had on the ugly wig.
Because I'm that friend, honey. I will tell you now, sis. Don't wear that after, sis. That don't fit your body right. That ain't it, sis. I like the other one. Try that one out, sis. That snatch away, sis.
Always through, boy. You had to go.
That is the quickest way for you to be sick with different problems and stuff like that, because I used to hold on to so much. I held on to so much, especially in my family, that I had a physical seizure, and it was all from emotions.
Yeah.
So you need to get it out, and stop just taking stuff from people.
And if you get it out when you first feel that way, that goes into the dynamic of delivery. When you first feel something, we can just have a regular conversation. But if you keep holding on to shit and holding on to some shit, you don't have no other choice but to blow up on a motherfucker.
That shit builds up.
I hold on to it.
It'll end up being, you'll be taking it in and suffering the repercussions of something that could have been resolved. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Shade, that it had to go left, and it had to get messy, and it had to get out of pocket for you to do exactly what you did. Otherwise, had it been a cordial conversation, you would still be in that unbalanced dynamic. And that was not a friendship that was going to be beneficial for you, your energy, anything like that. So, like, sometimes we want to keep stuff, and we want to, because we're quote unquote friends, but sometimes we got to walk away from things. Like, things happen to us because, in some cases, because we won't move around. So things get sticky, things get crazy, things have to get, so out of pocket to make you really actually be like, okay, even if you have to flash out, even if you have to fight, whatever it is, all of that is necessary, because it's not for you. It's against, everything that you are supposed to be moving forward towards. So I don't think there's any point.
I do feel like that's one reason, because there's multiple reasons why I disappear, right? It ain't always because I just don't want to have the conversation. Sometimes it is that I don't want to hurt that person's feelings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know for a fact what I have to say gonna offend the fuck out of you.
They friend though. If you really your friend's gonna tell you, and sometimes the shit's gonna fucking hurt. It's gonna hurt your whole spirit. But at the end of the day, they telling you the truth. So you gotta accept it if you really value that friendship.
That's what I want to come to come to me first. You ain't got to talk about it to everybody else. Just come to me and let us have this grown conversation and solve it, or decide that it's not solvable. But that's the problem. People don't know how to debate no more. Social media has really dumbed conversing down.
Hell yes.
And people don't know how to debate without name calling and all kind of stuff.
Right.
That's the debate right there. That's the debate. Name calling.
Man, like, yeah, all this shit, man, for the birds though. Like, that's why I salute to my sis E when she doing her positive shit. And motherfucker might be like, well, hey man, ain't nobody watching. Hey, they be watching, baby. Real people watching. You feel me? You ain't got to get all that extra that everybody doing, running thousands here and there or whatever, man. Cause you ain't your shit ain't about that. You know, all your criteria, everything that you got right here that you've been doing, it still could be monetized. You know, as long as we your people that you let up on here do not mess it up. You know what I'm saying? So 100, like what you're doing is for the long run, and you trying to voice the people. You trying to give people the voice, but a lot of them gonna play with it. But as a friend, that's what you do for people. You don't have to, what I'm saying, be house to house with them or cooking Sunday dinners with the family. None of that. But that's a real true friend. So, like, niggas, nigga like Luna sit there to the side. You can't say shit about no eating cold to me, man. Like, fuck y'all, nigga. I don't give a fuck. If she ain't come scrape my bitch ass, if she ain't here too, then nigga, fuck what you talking about. Like that's but then you meet a lot of other women that certain shit come with the level though. It comes with the level. We have to keep in touch. We have to do this. We might fuck up here and now. We know we aren't supposed to, such and such. However, overnight, movies, drinking, anything, man, they go for any of these women. Like for real. Hey, I used to stay in Sunkist DM, boy. Goddamn, boy. Goddamn Sunkist. Nah, I was just playing. But true. But just as well as EsessionByEnicole, Sunkist kept it on. Luna, you're a friend. Chill out, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the respect. That's when you grow to like have a real friendship. When like nigga, that's my brother, man. That nigga, man. I don't even talk like I used to him. So yeah, that was back.
Okay, Looney, hold on. Let me say something.
Yeah, let go.
Okay, so going back to what our niece said, right? I feel like another problem is it's a lot of people. Okay, we talking about they can't debate anymore, right? But let's take it a step smaller, right? People don't even know how to have conversations no more. Like people aren't even grown, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's levels to even that too. Like, because I know that I have some friends and some relationships where I can just be open with them and be like, well, when you said such and such, that kind of hurt my feelings or whatever. But then I have other relationships where I will go to the other friend, like, look, listen, let me tell you what happened. This what I did. This what they did. This what I said. This what they said. How do you think I should approach that? You know what I'm saying? But then the outsider get mad because you even discuss the person. You should feel honored that I even give a fuck enough to talk to somebody I care about to see how to approach this situation. But they are so childish as to why you discussing me with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like people, it go back into the conversation that the statement that the KJA family said, which is why don't we want to solve problems? Like it's like you can't win for losing. It's like if I try this way, this not gonna work. If I try this way, it's not gonna work, which just make me throw my hands in like, okay, you want some bullshit? I'm out.
But
what do y'all think about that?
Let go. And I'm on mute.
What was the question? What was the question? I lost the question. So what was the actual
said that a lot of people aren't grown within these situations, right? Okay, prime example. Let's just say everybody on this panel, right? This is a hypothetical, y'all, but it's rooted in fact because of what I'm about to say. Everybody on this panel somewhat knows at least another person on the panel, right? But we all have different levels to our relationship. But if we're all grown and something is being discussed because there's a problem, why is there now a new problem because I discussed the fucking problem? You get what I'm saying?
I got a problem, shit. I got two sisters on this same motherfucking panel that I don't know what's going on, man.
Well, we ain't gonna do that, but
I know it. Yeah, I just did that on purpose. I did that on purpose.
Me too. So what y'all think?
I think that I think because you brought it to the public, like you opened up in front of the panel, us out here, and you had an issue with me, and you opened it up to everybody in here, and I didn't know it was an issue. That would create a problem because I would feel blindsided, like I didn't know we had a problem, and now
no, I don't like a live or something, not like that.
But no, I'm just saying, like I'm saying, in general, in front of a group of people, and you say you decide to address me in that moment in front of everybody, that there was an issue that I didn't know about. It would be a problem for me because I'm like, I didn't know we had an issue. I'm blindsided.
No, not in front of other people.
But you just saying one.
I wouldn't.
No, because you were using the group as an example, so you used the group as an example. All of us as an example. But you're saying.
So let me say it again. Say me and you get into it, right? I'll take it at Anisi because you know Anisi too. Say I go to Anisi and I say, girl, let me tell you what happened with me and Shay, and I tell her the situation. Tell her what I did. Tell her what you did. Tell her what I said. Tell her what you said. And I say, how should I approach this situation? Would you get mad? Some people would get mad that I talked to Anisi about it. I talked to her in private about it, but I'm asking her because I care about our relationship and I'm trying to solve it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. You shouldn't get mad about that, dog. No, that's the real way.
It's childish.
What to do.
I mean,
it's childish to get mad about it.
Relationship you have with that person. You know, I'm always gonna try to tell you that look at both sides. Don't jump to conclusions. Have a conversation. But you got some fuck that bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, and that's exactly what I'm saying. If I'm going to somebody who I know gonna tell me the real, you know what I'm saying? If I don't know how to handle the situation, and I go to somebody who I know gonna tell me the real, I feel like you basically saying fuck me anyway because you don't even want to see the problem. You just want to make another problem.
But I think that I think the issue is if the person that you're going to, if say you went to Anisi and we had a meeting, you got into, like you said, and you went to Anisi and you confided in her, and you asked her how you should handle our situation. And me and Anisi don't have a relationship like that, and then you come back and then you tell me when I went to talk to Anisi, you get some advice about how to before I came to you.
I would never do that.
But I'm saying, but that will create an issue in someone's mind if they don't have the relationship with the other person you're going to, and you going and you talking about an issue you having with me with this person. That's going to create an issue. Yeah, is it childish? Yes, but it's going to create an issue because like now you want somebody I really don't like that to talk about me. That's how it's going to be. That's how it will be taken by certain people.
That's why I end up saying fuck you, and I disappear.
Wait,
hey, but see, look, let me tell you like this, just like this though. Once you and that person have a little falling out, it's difficult to come back to each other. That don't mean the friendship's supposed to end or however or whatever. But everybody got their own defense or whatever. And then shit, you can hold your own crown. And then when you get in your own mental, you're like, ain't nobody fucking with me, man. Fuck this shit. Like fuck everybody.
Hold on. Let me tell you why I asked that, right? I asked that because King of Shade said when he, had the conversation with the friend, right? The friend wasn't trying to hear what he was trying to say, and basically made him be the bad person. And because things were said in a moment, and he, that other side of King of Shade came out that he don't want to come out, right? For me to avoid doing that, I take a step back from shit. When I see that it's about to go down that way, I'll take a step back. And that's why I would talk to another friend. So I feel like you don't think that if you was to talk to somebody on the outside looking in at that situation, it could have been a different outcome?
For me, I wouldn't. That wouldn't bother me if you went to talk to talk to someone that's a friend out in the outside of us that you went to confide in. Because I'm gonna do the same thing. So I
Right.
would have a
Okay.
problem with
That's
it.
what I was asking. Okay.
But most people seem to have.
Yeah,
Most
they
people
kind
do
of
have problems
problem
with
with
that.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have an issue with it. Like, why would you do that? It's weird, but a lot of people don't.
It's
Most people do have an
childish.
issue with it.
It's childish,
But
like
yeah,
y'all said. Like, you should feel honored that I even give a fuck enough to see how I can properly handle you because I care about you and your feelings. You know what I'm saying? The KJA family said, I think people like testing / creating an issue so they can see if they can get a response because they don't know how to communicate.
That's me. I do the same shit.
That's
Some
true.
people are good type of
I do that shit. I don't know how to communicate. Shit, this is the best way you communicate.
We definitely know that.
But it's
Some
not
kids
good.
saying with her good type of ass, in my opinion. Sometimes when a person isn't in a place of improvement, they may not be open-minded enough to appreciate the constructive criticism or take accountability for their part or in the issue. Period.
That's true because they don't see the constructive in the criticism. They only see the criticism, so they don't see that that what you're saying is not to come at them. They immediately become defensive and combative because they look at the criticism as criticism, not constructive, or you trying to rectify the situation. Which,
Kimash, you've been a little quiet. What do you think about everything we've been saying?
No, I was trying to say about the situation you said about you going to talk to someone else about you guys thing. I was trying to say it depends on what information you divulge. If it's just general information and it's not that deep you guys share, I don't see the malice in that. But some people get a bone and switch it up, carry it, and it come back to the other person a whole nother way, and that's how it ends up happening. That's how it ends up happening because you got this this thing in the middle of you guys. So I just be like tread carefully when you saying or giving information about someone you were close with at first or whatever you think what's going on with you guys. It's literally better to go to them because when you do go out and speak, or you might just be venting, it'd be no malice, but people would take that chance because they probably hate seeing y'all friends anyway, and or you have another friends who jealous of your friendship. People are sick. People do a lot of things that you wouldn't expect them to do, but they do. And at the end of the day, you just got to be careful. And it's sad that you do because you think everybody around you wants you to eat like you want them to eat, but it's not like that. It's not like that at all. So just don't be fooled.
Yeah.
And let go. Hey, that my little sister, she's speaking.
But friendships, it shouldn't be this hard, Lord. It shouldn't be this hard to maintain friendships. It really shouldn't be this hard.
No,
That's how you know you gotta.
Especially at this young age, like as a grown person, you should be able to have a conversation as adults, agree, disagree, and move on. It shouldn't turn into a full blown argument over a conversation where we're expressing ourselves. Like that just blows my mind because it goes left real quick and it gets ugly, and then personal things are said that you say it, and once things are said below the belt, it ain't gonna come back from there because once it go there, it's like okay, it don't went there now. It ain't no way to rectify because now we don't went too far.
Yeah.
think of these
Friendships are like relationships these days.
They
That's
are.
what I was going to say. They're just like any
Always.
relationship. A friendship is like any relationship you have. That's with family. That's with your significant other. It's whatever you put in it and nurture is what you get out of it. And a lot of people don't put so much in their friendships that they will put in a relationship, or even sometimes a family ship in your family. A lot of people don't do it, and it's sad to say because some friendships are worth keeping better than family. But like I said, you got to be careful. You got to be careful in anything, even when you date. You got to be careful. It's just you got to be careful around the board. Some people just feel like I'm not finna put that effort in a friendship that I will put in a relationship or a kinship with my family. But all of them the same. If you want an outcome,
How many people?
Y'all, hold on, y'all. Somebody hit a pole right here by my house, so my internet is out. So we're at the 2-hour mark. I want everybody to say their channel where people can find you because I gotta go.
Damn, that's why you
Damn, that's a crazy echo.
Yeah, because my phone in the case.
I love you too, E. You already know it, man. Thank you for having me up here.
You already know, Looney.
You already motherfucking mother. Go on, say it with me one more time, kids.
All right now. Lady,
All right, y'all have a good night, everybody.
I love y'all. We will be here same time, same place next Tuesday for GrownShyt. Everybody is welcome to return. But yeah, I gotta get up out of here.
peace out.
Have a good night, y'all.
All right, good night.
Welcome to my galaxy. Welcome to my galaxy. This is EsessionByEnicole. You can always call me E, but don't never call me Nicole. Your presence is appreciated. Please be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe. It's always a vibe. In my galaxy.
Hey, it's Sean Dufresne from Ready to Love, and you are watching my girl, TheeEnicole.
Tasha Lyons telling you to tune into TheeEnicole.
This is Samson from Ready to Love, and you're tuned into TheeEnicole.
It's Winter from Love Mary CC, and you're tuned in to TheeEnicole.
Make sure you guys subscribe to TheeEnicole. She is amazing. Click that button, subscribe, and you are going to enjoy all the information that she's going to share.
So come on over and tune in.